Sir, what is your name?
Stephen Tyler LeBlanc.
Who's your attorney?
Abel Cavada.
Okay, hold on.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna put you back in the waiting room until we're ready for you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, Sylvia, you ready?
Ready, Judge.
Can you hear me okay?
Can you move a little bit closer to your speaker?
Good morning, Mr. Gardner.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mr. Dorsey is he's having a problem with blood pressure or something, so I'm standing in for him this morning with the court's permission.
Sure, absolutely. Thank you for being here. Okay, so good morning, Gabby.
Good morning, Judge.
All right, let's let the first one in. Then I think Miss Mary Petrovic, the attorney. I don't know if her client is here.
Her client is here.
Okay, let's let her and her client in. Yeah. Okay, this is cause number 22-CR-90328, State of Texas versus Iratse Cepeda Betanzos.
Yes, good morning, Judge. Mary Peterzak for the defense.
Good morning. All right, so what is the status of your client's case?
Yes, Your Honor, I have conferred with the district attorney's office on this matter, and it looks like we're still waiting on testing to be done on the felony case.
Is your client present? Is he?
Yes, Your Honor, he is.
Is he in the waiting room?
I see her on the screen, Your Honor.
Oh, okay, I do. There. There she is. Okay. All right, very good. So did you get any more information other than they're just waiting for the results? Is there any kind of time frame available?
It appears as though the alleged substance that my client had, there's the potential that they're not actually going to test it. So I think that was something that I need to explore further with the district attorney's office. I would ask the court framework to be able to do that.
Okay, well then I'm going to give you a short reset then so that it will get done. I'm going to set you for our next status on September 22nd at 8:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Okay,
You and your client will be sent a reset notice, and then we'll have the same procedure. If you want a different time, you'll just email Eileen and she'll give you a different time for the status on September 22nd.
Excellent. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Y'all have a good day and a good weekend.
Thank
You
Judge.
too. Thank you.
All right, so if we'll bring in Mr. Shamsi and Brendan Robbins. This is cause number 22-CR-90948, State of Texas versus Brendan Avery Robbins. Good morning, Mr. Shamsi.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Do you have an announcement as to the status of the two pending felony cases that your client has?
I do, Judge. I talked to the district attorney's office on Friday, and they informed me that there will be no charge in both of those felonies. So the only thing he has left is this misdemeanor. And if you give me a setting, I'll go over there and arrange some type of an agreement with the county attorney's office on it and dispose of it.
Okay, so how does a pretrial on August 31st at 1:30, how does that work for you?
That works, Judge. I can do that.
All right, we're going to set this case for pretrial August 31st at 1:30, and we will send a setting notice out to you, Mr. Shamsi.
Thank you, Judge. And I'll take care of it before that, if possible, Judge.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. You too, Judge.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Judge, there's an iPhone user that came in the waiting room that I don't have a name for. Can I bring it?
I'm having trouble hearing you. A what, Sylvia?
There's an iPhone user that came in while we were in court. I don't have a name for them.
Do you want to bring them in and find out who it is?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Sir, what is your name? In the car? Hello, can you hear me?
I don't believe he has his audio connected.
Yes, you, sir. Is your audio connected? Okay, sir, can you hear us now?
Yes.
Unmute. Okay. Go ahead, Sylvia. Sylvia, you're muted.
Huh?
Sir, what is your name?
Riley Gomez.
Can
Okay,
you change that on your settings so that we can see your name?
How do you?
I'll change it real quick and then I'm gonna put you back in the waiting room, okay?
Okay.
There you go. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Okay, is Andrew Gutierrez, is he present? Because I know Mr. Stolly's not going to be present. It says summons not served. I don't know if Stolly got a hold of him.
Judge, if you'll give us 1 minute, Josie's having some technical difficulties.
Okay,
Wanted to get her on.
I think I saw Mackenzie, Damian McKenzie is here first, Stolly,
okay.
and
Let's go on and bring them in.
there he is.
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me? Okay, it's working. I've never done one of these before.
Well, it's just like you're in court.
Okay, so
So,
be respectful.
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
We're waiting on one other person to join us, and then what we're going to do is give you a reset. Mr. Stolly is not feeling well this morning, so he won't be present. So we will give you a reset date. The form will be sent to Mr. Stolly, and then he will pass on the information for your next status hearing,
Okay.
just like for this one. Okay,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
thank you.
And then Raymond Duriel was also here for Mr. Stolly.
Who is it? Who is that?
Raymond Duriel.
Let's bring him in as well, because I'm going to give them the same dates.
and Riley Gomez.
Okay.
Judge, I'm already on. This is Josie.
Hi, Josie. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, we're gonna bring in several of Mr. Stolley's clients. We're bringing in Damian McKenzie, Raymond Villarreal, and Riley Gomez.
I'm looking for Riley Gomez.
Is he gone?
Yeah, he's gone. I don't see him.
Okay. All right, so I am calling cause number 22-CR-90190, 22-CR-90368, and 22-CR-90369. Damian McKenzie and Raymond Villarreal. Mr. Stolley is not with us this morning. He called in. He is under the weather. So your status hearing is going to be reset for September 22nd at 8:30. It will be the same procedure. You'll get your login information from your attorney, and then we will see you on September 22nd.
Is it going to be another Zoom call or a show update?
Your login information will be sent to your attorney and it will be the same procedure. What does that tell you, Mr. McKenzie?
Same thing. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right, there you go. Thank you both for your appearance this morning. Be sure and stay in contact with Mr. Stolley. You are excused from court this morning.
I just saw that Mr. O'Brien is here as well, Judge.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you, sir. Which one was that, Sylvia?
David O'Brien, the next one after two down from Villarreal.
Okay, yeah, let's bring him in then. Is he in? I'm just not sure. Is that him?
He's in, but he's
Yes.
connecting to audio.
Okay.
One more is Merson. Let me get her in too, Judge.
All right, Ms. Meyerson, you have cause number 22-CR-90952. Mr. Stolley contacted the court this morning. He's not feeling well, so he won't be joining us. So your status case is going to be reset for September 22nd at 8:30. It will be the same process. Mr. Stolley will be sent the information and then he will forward it to you.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about that?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you need to just stay in contact with Mr. Stolley.
Okay.
All right, thank you, ma'am. You're excused this morning. Thank you for your appearance.
Thank you. You have a nice day.
Thanks, you too. Mr. O'Brien,
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning. Mr. Stolly's not with us. He's under the weather.
Okay,
Your status case will be reset to September 22nd at 8:30.
okay,
Mr. Stolly will be sent the information for the Zoom and he'll forward it to you, same as he did this time. Okay?
okay.
All right, be sure and stay in contact with him and we will see you again in September.
September 22nd,
Yes,
on
sir.
Zoom?
On Zoom, yes.
Okay, and he'll give me the information, I guess, then, huh?
Just like he did this time, yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, I haven't spoke to him since I was released. And a couple of times here and there on some other court dates, and they were postponed or something. And I haven't spoke to him in, I'd say, 3 months, at least 4 months.
Okay,
Yeah, so
all right.
hopefully he has all my information. I've sent it to everybody, so,
Okay, I'll make a note of that.
okay.
All right, thank you, Mr. O'Brien. Have a good day.
You too, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Miss Deanne Torres is our next attorney.
Judge, before we move on, I'm gonna text you something real quick.
Okay. All right, if we can bring, is Miss Torres in? And I see Mr. Trevino. Yes, okay. This is cause number 22-CR-90836, State of Texas versus Justin Trevino. Good morning, Ms.
Your Honor.
Torres. How are you?
Good, Judge.
What information can you give me on Mr. Trevino's pending felony?
This time, Your Honor, I did speak to the district attorney's office. It has not been filed because the cartridge has not been tested. I don't foresee it being tested, but they're not at this point doing anything with the case.
Okay, but they didn't give you a definitive, we're not going to test it.
Correct. But I did speak to Mr. Dorsey earlier in the week, and I was going to give a call to Mr. Gardner today or next week to see if I can at least resolve this charge that's in front of your court, Your Honor.
Okay, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to give you a quick. Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna put you for status on October 22nd. But
Okay.
if you, after you speak with Mr. Dorsey or Mr. Gardner, if you're able to resolve something, just contact the court. If you need a court setting, then we'll give you a court setting.
Yes, Your Honor. Judge, October 22nd is a Sunday.
Is it? Let's see what we have here. It sure is. I don't know where we got that from. It should be the 20th.
The 20th. Okay.
October 20th. Thanks, Eileen. She wrote the 22nd on my little cheat sheet. Thank you, Eileen. The 20th, October 20th, at 8:30. And again, if you work something out and you need like a plea date or whatever, we'll give you a plea date.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes, Judge. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, Your Honor. My client be excused?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Trevino, for your appearance this morning.
What page was
Thank you.
that
Have a
on?
good one.
What page was that on?
That's on page 4, right below Miss Myerson. All right, Mr. Turpin is here, correct?
Yes, he's here.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Turpin.
Good morning, Judge.
Cause number 21-CR-88522, State of Texas versus Faustina Hinojosa. I see where Ms. Hinojosa has an active felony warrant. Have you had any contact with your client?
Judge, that's what's interesting about this one. She comes and goes. The last time I talked to her, she left a message last week with a phone number of 361-200-5922. She missed I talked to Callie Atkinson at the pretrial services. She missed her docket call. That's why they issued the warrant. She's got pretrial settings on the felony, S-23-3215 for July 25th at 9 for the pretrial hearing, announcement August 25th at 9, and trial August 28th at 9. She was here with us I believe the last time on Zoom. So she knew about today's hearing. I did text her the Zoom code and the passcode, and then called again this morning to remind her. That's what I've done for her.
Okay. What is the felony charge, Mr. Turpin?
It's a credit card abuse, fraud.
Okay, and this is a DWI?
It's been a while, Judge. I'll have to go back and.
Yeah, that's what my docket sheet shows me, that this charge is a DWI. So they're not connected, are they?
Well, they're out of the same incident. They are.
Well, but I mean, the credit card abuse, I mean, and the DWI, or maybe the arrest happened at the same time, but they're
right. It's been a while back, Judge, when we started this process, and I think my thought was, and probably what I told the judge originally on the misdemeanor, was that, we wanted to take care of the felony case first, and then come back and handle the misdemeanor. But if it's progressed and, they just recently, within the last couple of months, filed the indictment and have this thing going in the right direction.
okay. I am going to set this case for pretrial for August 31st at 1:30. And we'll see if she appears on that date. And if your felony cases have been pushed further back, then we'll push this as well. But let's go on and set it in August.
Okay, August 31st at 1:30, correct?
Yes, Eileen will send you a reset notice.
Very good.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Turpin.
Thank you, Judge. Good morning, Mr. Gardner and Ms. Dudley and Ms. Trevino.
Have a
Nice
good
weekend.
week. Have a
Yes,
good
ma'am.
weekend, Stan.
Thank you.
Do we have any other attorneys that are present? Oh, Mr. Keeney, Ryan Keeney. Where is he on the docket?
It's for Travis Kettner, the first one, Judge, on the docket.
Which? Oh, okay.
Judge, Brian Keeney here. I'm here for Travis this morning. He is on vacation today.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. Cause number 22-CR-90746, State of Texas versus Amber Ford Bullard. Mr. Keeney, good morning. What can you let us know about Miss Bullard's pending felony?
We have no updates as of today, Judge. We haven't heard anything from the prosecution on that case.
Okay.
Still waiting.
All right. Then we are going to give this another status date of September 22nd at 8:30.
Thank you, Judge.
And we'll send that information to Mr. Kettner, correct?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And what was that date again? I'm sorry, Judge.
September 22nd.
September 22nd. Okay, 8:30. I'll note it. Thank you. May we be
Okay.
dismissed?
Yes, thank you. Y'all have a good weekend.
Thank you, Judge. You too.
Thanks.
Ms. Bullard's still in here.
Do what?
Ms. Bullard is still in here. I don't know if she's frozen or, there she goes.
Robert Rivera, is he on? No. Okay, these people that are in here, I don't know where to find them on the document.
Maybe they're for 9:30. Mr. Rivera, who's your attorney?
His attorney's Abel Cavada.
Oh, it's at 9:30.
It's at 9:30. So we don't have anybody else on the 8:30 docket. We don't have any lawyers present, do we?
No.
Eileen, are you on? Yes. I wonder, Eileen, is Mr.
Yes, ma'am.
Is Christopher Fuentes, do you know, does the jail have him present and ready?
The jail is currently having problems.
Oh, okay. All right.
A couple of people that don't have names, I'm gonna bring them in, Judge, one at a time.
Okay.
sir, in the car?
Yes, yes,
Are
ma'am.
you Riley Gomez?
Yes.
Okay, this is Mr. Stolly's client, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Gomez. Mr. Stolly is not going to be here this morning. He's
Yes,
under
ma'am.
the weather. Your case is going to be reset for September 22nd at 8:30. That will be by Zoom as well. Mr. Stolly will forward that information to you once he receives it from the court.
Okay, what's it called? I didn't get the Zoom. I would have been on earlier because I went at first. I didn't know it was on Zoom. Because I didn't get the code or nothing. So I went to the courthouse, and then I went to where the other trial was, where y'all had it at the fairgrounds. And then they never gave me the code, so I had to call Mr. Stolly today because I called him yesterday, but he didn't answer.
Okay, well, that's a conversation you need to have with Mr. Stolly about getting that information before September 22nd.
Okay.
Okay. September 22nd at 8:30. And the week before, Mr. Stolly should receive the code. So you'll want to contact him and get that information.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mr.
Thanks.
Gomez. Have a good day.
You too.
Does the jail have Mr. Christopher Fuentes present?
Let me go get him for you if he's here, because he might have taken it off to court already.
I'm sorry?
I said they might have taken him to court. Let me see if he's here.
Judge, there's a district docket upstairs
Oh.
as well, so
Oh, he's set on a district docket. Okay.
this morning, yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Zoom user? What is your name,
Yes.
sir? Can you turn your camera on, and what is your name?
I'm trying to get it to turn on right now. Denver Odd.
Who's your attorney?
It's Jordy Schimmel.
Okay. On page 11, Judge.
Oh, thank you. And what time is that one? Is that
I
at the
believe he's
9:30?
I believe he said it was 9:30.
Okay.
9:30,
All
Judge.
right. Okay, we're going to put you in a waiting room and wait for Mr. Schimmel to appear.
Okay, would you like me to call him?
No, sir, it's not 9:30 yet.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Judge, we do have a Daniel Coronado. He's Mr. Stolly's.
Okay, let's bring him in. Thank you.
Yes.
Did Mr. Isasi file a motion to substitute? I don't have the file.
Oh, we'll bring it to you right now.
Mr. Coronado, turn your camera on, please.
I'm sorry, I have it facing the other way. Give me a little bit so I can figure it out. How would I do it, ma'am? I am so sorry. Camera, video.
I think there's a little,
Oh, there it is. There it is. I got it. There. Oh my God. Sorry.
That's okay. Good morning,
Good morning.
Mr. Coronado. This is cause number 22-CR-90194. The court just received a motion to substitute counsel. It's my understanding you no longer wish for Mr. Stolley to represent you and that you have retained Mr. Asasi. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
When you retained Mr. Asasi, did you tell him about this setting today?
I sure did. But I actually, yes, I did. I talked to him Monday.
So is he here?
I'm not sure. He's the one that gave me the link, actually. So he should be. He told me he would be on at 9:30. Is from what I
At
heard.
9:30? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I spoke with Mr. Isasi's office as well, and they will be on at 9:30.
At 9:30, okay.
I just got on early because I'm trying to figure out this whole system here.
Okay,
So,
then if you'll just sit tight, we're gonna put you in a waiting room and we're gonna wait for Mr. Asasi to appear.
okay, thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Mr. Coronado. Yes.
Judge, I believe that's everybody for 8:30 this morning.
Okay. All right, let me see. Okay, and has Mr. Fuentes been taken to the court for his district court setting?
Correct, yeah, he was sent down to the court.
Okay, no problem. Thank you very much for that information.
Yes, ma'am.
In cause number 22-CR-90866, State of Texas versus Christopher Lee Fuentes, Mr. Lerma, I don't believe has made an appearance. We will reset that for, actually, we're going to give that a pretrial of August 31st at 1:30. And that concludes the 8:30 docket. And in about 10 minutes, we